Gotcha. Okay, when we did the video about Lefteye and Suge having a relationship, a couple of people come in and said, "Oh, I don't have as much respect for Lefteye as I did now that I know she got with Suge." Um, you had responded to somebody with a list of people that Suge had got with, and said, "Oh, do you feel less of these people?" So I want to bring up the people. I know, trust me, I'm going to say it first before you say it. People are going to get mad. The females are going to get mad. But I'm just asking a question. You can decide whether you want to answer it or not. I'll put it out that way. Okay. Um, the R&B singer Maya. Did Suge get with her?
He was messing with Maya, but this was later. This was
Yeah.
like 2004, 2005, something like that. But yeah, he had a stink with Maya.
Okay. What about Jasmine Guy?
Danny Boy said Jasmine Guy.
Okay.
I think Danny Boy overheard the story about Tupac and Jasmine Guy, and he put it on shit. But Danny ain't stupid. I didn't see it, but Danny Boy says Jasmine Guy.
Okay. What about Yoyo?
Definitely. I was there in Miami, and for a few weeks after the Miami trip, at the Super Bowl, and him and Yo-Yo kicked it for a while. And I think Big Jake messed with Yo-Yo's sister, or a girl that was like her sister, a good friend. Remember one of them started messing with one of them. They were hanging out a lot. And that didn't go on for long. It probably went on a month. But y'all got to remember, Yo-Yo had beautiful eyes there. You know, she done picked up a little weight now, but Yo-Yo was a pretty girl back then. I know she messed with Pac too, but some of y'all say they got a secret love child. Well, I ain't never heard that. And trust me, if Yo-Yo and Pac had a secret love child, Yo-Yo will be running the estate because she's smart enough and wise enough to know to do that. But yeah, I don't believe that. Yo-Yo telling a little bit of lie about Pac shaking the bed and all of that on her story, and tears running down his eyes and all that. Pac was sedated. Pac was wide open. They ain't had it where he can be moving a bed and stuff. But other than that, Yo-Yo was 100. Cool chick. Like Yo-Yo. But yeah, Yo-Yo and Suge was messing around the Super Bowl weekend in Miami.
Okay. What about Storm?
Storm. The rapper Storm. And I don't get that, but that's just sure. Because this was a chick that walked around with white sweat socks on and Timberland boots on. And she had long, beautiful hair, though. But yeah, he messed with Storm.
Was this when Tupac was around or after Tupac had passed? Well, I guess it had to be before because he kind of went to jail, right?
Yeah, a little bit after that. Yeah. But he messed with Storm.
Okay.
It was before.
What about Chilli?
Chilli from Lefteye. Chilli from TLC.
TLC?
And Lefteye. So he got the
So
T.
got 2 of the 3.
He got the C and the L. He just didn't get the T.
Just needs T-Boz. What year was that? Was that after Lefteye or was that before Lefteye?
Who, Chilli?
Yeah.
Chilli was before. Chilli was 94, something like that, 94, 95, when he got with Chilli.
Okay.
Lefteye didn't happen until 2001.
Yeah. Okay, and then the last one, Eve from Rough Riders.
Eve, yeah. Eve was, I don't know if she was trying to use Suge or what, but Eve, and I got this later from Stevie J, because I remember we went to Farouk's, and he bought a fur coat. One of those, everybody was into those fur coats in the early 2000s. And he gave one to Eve. And we was at the West Hotel, the W Hotel. And I remember Stevie J said, "Yeah, Reg, when I was in there, and she came back, I was in the room, and she gave me that jacket that y'all had to spend $10,000 on her and gave her." And so I don't know if Eve was flaying Suge or what, But yeah, they were hanging out for a minute. And this was like in 2001. Yeah, 2001, 2000. The later part of 2001. And yeah, but
Okay.
she was with Stevie J or going back and forth with Stevie J at the time. But yeah, Eve, oh Eve. It's a whole bunch y'all should be mad at. Y'all gonna be mad at Lefteye. But Lefteye really was trying to get out of her deal because she was mad with Steve Stouts. And Suge was, hey man, Suge is a charismatic dude. Suge, was good looking, big, and back it up, show you a good time, take you, nice restaurants, staying in nice hotels. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it at all. But he always had this 5 or 6 main chicks too. They were always still around. Yeah.
And this is in addition to Michelle, or in these later 2000s was Michelle out?
Yeah, it's all of them. Yeah, they still around. They all still around. Every last one of
them. Okay. Suge had spoke one time about an incident with JayZ when he came out to California about him getting tied up or something like that. Do you know the specifics behind that, or could you speak on that?
Yeah, well, Suge was in jail, so you know who he got it from. But what was happening, man? It wasn't just happening to JayZ. It was happening to Jazzy. So I know where Suge got that from because he was in prison during the time. But that's how LA was back then. We're talking about late 99, the late 90s, early 2000s, where everybody was walking around with these watches with diamonds on. I remember the dude from Onyx. I mean, they were laying down studios. They were robbing everybody for because everybody's walking around $30,000, $40,000 watches, like they're doing now. But they were robbing everybody because everybody had these iced out watches on. And the thing was to go and rob these rappers in all the recording studios. And that's where I started making a lot of money because I had up pretty much all the Enterprise studios, and I had security guards at pretty much every recording studio after they all got robbed and were getting tied up. But JayZ got tied up on the elevator. I always say he got a thing about elevators. But he got tied up on the elevator and got robbed. I mean, L.T. Hutton and Chris Webber, I remember them being outside Fatburger. And the basketball player dude. And their car getting shot up in the Mercedes. I remember Jazzy sitting at the Grand Lux at the bottom of the Beverly Center. Dudes just walked up to him, put a gun in his stomach. Give up the watch, bro. Give up that jewelry. And so Shaq, everybody thinks Shaq left here for behind that Kobe and stuff. Shaq got out of there because the main streets was pushing up on him, which he had a lot of them on his side. But this dude Stutterbox, who was Farrakhan's nephew, was out there extorting Shaq like crazy, threatening to put out a tape of him and his wife doing this and doing that. And that's why Shaq really was ready to get out of L.A. It was just wild in the 2000s where everybody was getting robbed and guns and a lot of gunplay in recording studios. At that Fat Burgers across from SLS hotel right now. That's where on Art the Dialogue show, LaShelle and them took y'all to that Fat Burgers and showed y'all a picture of that Fat Burgers. And it was going down there every night. And those dudes, it was wild. Just like it is now. I mean, I swear, the things that's going on right now today in LA with these guys getting robbed for watches and stuff like that, it's nothing new. This was going down major in the late 90s and the early 2000s. So, yeah. Okay. But that's what Suge was talking about. Okay. All right. The trivia question for today is, name me all of Suge Knight's kids. The hint would be 6 plus 1. What I mean by that, he has 6 natural ones, but he has a 7th one that he claims. I want to know all 7 names. I mentioned them before. And that one, because that's a little hard, that will get you a board. John, show him the picture of the board.
Yep. You'll get this Tupac board that you see right now on the screen. And to enter, just make sure you leave a comment on this video in the comment section of your answer, and we'll pick the winner.